Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. This is my 18.2 attempt. So 18.2 is a CrossFit Open from 2018, second workout. 18 the year, 0.2 second workout. So this actually has two parts within a 12-minute time cap, which I will cover in just a second. So basically, leading up to the Open, we are preparing for the Open by doing open workouts from the previous years. So open workouts tend to have like varied structures, but they do try and make it as accessible as possible to everyone taking part, so that you don't need to have like a vast amount of equipment and stuff to be able to take part. But they do use like a variety of gymnastics, Olympic lifts, monostructural cardio, basically to test the capacities of athletes across a number of domains to try and get a broad test of everyone to test their fitness. So it is a great test of fitness to see where you are at, like kind of like what you need to improve on, what you need to focus on. And as the workout is from previous years, the good thing about redoing them is that we can then go back to the previous years and have a look to see how I rank up against other athletes in the previous years. So basically, I can rank myself against some of the best in the world, which isn't something you can do really often, and it is really, really cool. So this particular workout has a couplet of dumbbell front squats and bar facing burpees with a max clean attempt after you've finished the first part of the workout. So the first part of the workout for me was a big push moment. Like, I wanted to see how fast I could complete the 1 to 10 and then how that would impact me on the 1RM clean. So here we're doing 1 to 10 of dumbbell front squats and bar facing burpees. So 1 dumbbell front squat, 1 bar facing burpee, 2 dumbbell front squats, 2 bar facing burpees, 3 dumbbell front squats, 3 bar facing burpees, and so on and so forth, all the way you get up to 10. Now, I'm not used to doing like 1RMs under fatigue. Obviously, coming from weightlifting, I'm used to just taking rest between reps, making sure that I'm feeling ready and fresh to go. So this was a real good test to see under different types of fatigue. First of all, cardiovascular fatigue. The burpees really get me. I don't know what it is about burpees. Well, I do know what it is. They're really hard. I get so out of breath that it is really tough for me to just like keep my calm. And then the dumbbell front squats, whilst they're light, it's a lot of repetitions, and working under like my legs being tired for a 1RM was something that I haven't really done that much before. Now, one of the things I will say about this workout is that you might see that I tend to be doing my burpees over the bar in like a circle, i.e. I'm not jumping over the same way, I'm jumping round and round. This was a big mistake. So throughout the whole workout, I started to feel really, really dizzy, because when I would get off the burpees, I'd been going round in a circle, in a circle, in a circle. So my head was so lightheaded that I had to like take a moment before going from the burpees back to the front squats. Apart from that, this workout was actually pretty good. Like, the actual workout really only starts at round 7. The reps from 1 to 6 are so quick, and like there's a little bit of transition time where you can kind of get your breath back, that it doesn't really feel like you're like properly working out until you get to 7, 8, 9, 10, where doing that many reps of burpees is actually just genuinely just exhausting and just repetitive. One of the things I really have to try and work on is that jumping over the bar is hard for me. Like, when I get tired, I just want to step. I don't want to have to jump. But trying to keep that same energy and like trying to convince my body that you can still jump, you're not too tired, was a tough ask for me. Now, one of the other things I kind of get caught out a lot on when I do open workouts is that there is a huge rule book for the open workouts. There are lots of criteria to meet when you are submitting workouts, and it is something that you should, and I would advise that you read really carefully, because you don't want to get caught out. Like, obviously, if you know, people like me, or people who are not like the elitists in the world, how often are they going to review your workouts? I can't say. Like, whether they will be as precise with the reviewing of your workouts, I can't say. But better be safe than sorry. So here I had to just make sure jumping over the bar, then extending your hips when you're doing the front squat, i.e. like not just sort of catching the rebound and then not extending your hips. Like, when you get up, stand up straight, knees locked out, hips locked out. You can see that sometimes I wasn't doing that, and reviewing back, I should have focused a bit more on that. But if you do want to just obviously be 100% sure that you are doing it correctly and that they can't take anything away from you or say that you didn't do it properly, just read the rule book, make sure that you're brushed up on everything so that you know exactly what to do and what not to do. So the Open is now getting close. Like, it is only a few weeks away. I'm getting more and more nervous. I feel like it's so close now that much of the training that I do now won't impact my performance that significantly. I can sort of just continue to try and get better, but my fitness is where it is. My skills are where they are. I can always try and feel more comfortable and keep moving and stuff, but it is just what it is, and I'm just gonna have to try and make the best out of where I am right now. In terms of my strength, which you guys will see at like the rate of this workout, I feel pretty good. Now I finished the first bit of this workout in 6:21. I was pretty out of breath. I didn't take very long between when I stopped doing the workout to doing my first clean, mostly because I wanted to just kind of get something done. Like, I wanted something just on the boards. You know, I just wanted to just do that 55, give myself a few seconds, do 75, and then that way I grant myself more time to rest between the heavier weights, between those higher percentages. So we went 55, 75, 85, and you can see that when I'm loading the 85 on, I'm taking my little bit more time, just because we're getting into that 80% mark zone where it actually does become important that you try to feel as recovered as possible and as ready as possible. Now, I still had 4 minutes, so that is a really good amount of time. I was really happy that I still had over that much time left, knowing that I had maybe 5 or 4 attempts left. So I went 85, 90, and then obviously the rest of the attempts after that will just be constrained into a 3-minute window. Now, I have to say that these actually felt really light. Once I'd given myself that time to get my breath back, these weights didn't feel heavy. I didn't feel too ruined. I was like obviously a little bit breathy and sweaty, but generally I just felt warm and ready to go, which I was super happy about. So hitting 95 as comfortably as I'm about to do was super like exciting and promising, and made me feel good. Like, it was a bit forward, fine. It was powerful, it was strong, nothing to complain about. Straight after that, loaded up 100, no messing about, just get 100 up on the board. Now, you could say that it was a poor mistake from me to go for power cleans instead of full cleans, because I probably could have done a lot more had I done a full clean. However, where I am in my training right now is I haven't been doing any full cleans really. Like, I have been doing full cleans, but only up to like 80-85%, whereas we've really been focusing this particular block on working on my power and trying to get my confidence back up with those higher weights. Now that I'm sort of power cleaning 100 pretty much every single week, I am feeling so confident about my ability to move those weights, and I know that when it gets to doing like full cleans over 100 kilos, I know that if I can power it like easily every single week, bang bang bang, I know that I will feel comfortable and confident in full cleaning it and not feel like I have to like drop to the bottom and lose my shape and dive underneath it. So this 103 is just 2 kilos underneath my all-time best, like ever, not under fatigue, just like weightlifting PB of 105 kilo power clean. So this was a big attempt for me, and when it flew up like that, I was honestly elated and couldn't believe it. I genuinely feel like I could definitely power clean 110 on a good day. I was ecstatic with this, really happy with the result, and I actually ended up ranking pretty high, like in the power clean section, so very happy. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up as well as subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.